Jared,
Hi.
hi, congratulations for Foundation.
Oh, cool. How many have you seen?
I have seen 6 episodes, so I'm almost done.
You got, there's some good ones to come. Yeah, that's exciting.
Your performance is so good in this series. I mean, I was starting to believe that psychohistory was real, and I was ready to follow you to the end of the universe.
Well, actually, in our world, it is a very accurate predictive model. So, it's fallible, but it's largely accurate.
So what initially attracted you to do such an ambitious series like Foundation?
The ambition is a big part of it. The scope of it, the epic tale, was this huge, great cast of characters, a story that unfolds over 1,000 years into the far reaches of the galaxy, and I was right dead center of it. And I read the first 2 episodes, and I was hooked.
How different is your character from the books themselves?
Well, necessarily, it's different. The Hari Seldon that we meet in the point of the books, he's almost at the end of his life. He's in his 70s, and he's bound to a wheelchair. So this version of the story, he's younger, because there's not that much you could do if the characters in a wheelchair. I also think that version of the character is probably a model for Professor Xavier for the X-Men. But so in that sense, necessarily different. And one of the things that David had to figure out was how are we going to tell the story? Well, there's a good narrative device or plot for keeping these characters active throughout the whole storyline.
So Jared, how did you approach a series like this? Did you have to read the books, or did you set the books aside and said, you know what, I'm going to be fresh just with the script?
No, I read the books. I went back. Once I was signed on, I went back and read all the stories up to the point where this story starts. So I didn't read them in the order they were written. I read them chronologically. And that's helpful. It's important. It was also really important to talk to David, to pick his brain, to get an idea of what he was looking for, where he saw the story going, without giving away too much to me, because obviously there's some things that Hari does know that he was fine with me knowing, and other things that he didn't want me to know yet, which is fine. And then he filled me up with everything that Hari knew at the point that I was inhabiting him. So everything he was aware of at that point. So, and of course, it's a guessing game as well, because some of it David's learning as he's doing it as well. So.
Well, that is great to hear, Jared. Well, hey, congratulations once again for Foundation. Now I'm going to have to finish up the rest of the series and see what this exciting conclusion is going to be.
Cool. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Nice meeting you.